right, let's rank these receivers. I mean, as far as the ones for the Lions, which ones is the best fit for the Lions? But let's get to it. Check out Detroit Lions Star playlist. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and really, you just look at the guys first who can play outside and inside. Slide is more, more for the small guys. Who quick, who go out, who can go in, who can go up. But some of these receivers getting categorized as slots. Tony, Waddle, just strictly slots. And Tyreek Hill, predominantly played from the X or the other, was it the Z position. He predominantly plays on the outside. Okay, and let me see how big Tyreek Hill is. Deshaun Jackson, plays from the outside. He is 5'10", 185. Automatically, they see a guy that's 5'10", 6 foot, under 200 pounds. Oh, he got to go on the outside. It's not even true no more, especially when you can't press guys more than 5 yards. We call it the 5-yard chuck rule. If I can't press you, it don't really matter. So a lot of people kind of get confused talking about, this guy's a slot guy. You look at a lot of guys in the league. Wes Welker was a guy that was slot. He didn't have the vertical speed to play on the outside to get the separation. His thing was he was shifty. Him and Odell were shifty. So they trying to limit some of these receivers compared to the white receivers that strictly slot. It's not true. A lot of these guys can go on the outside. I'm trying to think of some other people. Who I can think of currently. Jerry Jeudy, another guy, he can play outside or inside. Steve Smith was a small guy. He was physical enough on the outside to play outside or inside. So when you look at the guys that he did, really, it doesn't matter no more in the league. Unless you don't have the vertical speed to get upfield, then you a slot. So really, you're talking about Cardavius Toney, Jalen Waddle. They can play outside. They can play inside. How many big plays you see from Waddle on the outside in his career? A ton of them. And I really think when you're talking about what the Lions need is a guy that can push upfield. There's, more than anything, guys that can run the slot. Guys can run the route tree. Guys who can run the dig, the out, the in, whatever you want to call it, the corner, the post corner, the corner post, the 9. Excuse my neck is on fire. That's why. Wait till I get it rehab. But you talking about those guys. It's a bonus to have a complete route runner. Of course, I'm gonna take Jamar Chase one. Devonta Smith is great. When you talking about exactly what they need somebody to get upfield. They need somebody to get upfield, go stretch the field. Who you give them the ball on a bubble screen or a screen or a jailbreak screen or on a slant or a drag, you go to the house. I came around on Waddle. I think Waddle, as far as what you need in a receiver, Waddle is exactly what the Lions need. Somebody give him the ball is just electric. He just going to take it to church. That's what they need. When the last player they had like that Javid Best, a guy that you're going to get a ball to and he going to limit, he can get a big play. They ain't had too many of those players. When you had like Marvin Jones Jr. and Golden Tate, them big plays was like, they didn't have that separation. They would separate like this. They need somebody, speed. Speed is this team's Achilles heel. They need guys who can run. So I really think Jalen Waddle is the perfect receiver for the Lions, bar none. He is the perfect receiver. Somebody get upfield. He 5'10", 183 pounds. Let me see his pro day. And most people, he run a 4.37. I'm probably about a 4.4. Most people might say, well, he might be like Henry Ruggs. Could be. But we're just talking about strictly what the Lions need. He there. But then you got Jamar Chase, who brings some of the same explosion. He brings more route running. They need number one more than anything. So you're talking about Jamar Chase. Is probably the guy they're looking at the most out the pass catchers. And then you think about it. You think of the other guys. You like Smith. The ability to separate, run by guys. Smith would be the next guy for the Lions. And then you look at Waddle. Waddle is exactly what they need. But then again, guess what? Down the draft, if I really need somebody, I can go out there and get Tylan Wallace, who can do that. You know what I'm saying? Who can stretch the field and get vertical. Kind of be my Mike Wallace type of guy. So really, I think Jalen Waddle is what they're looking for. But I do think I prefer Chase and Smith because they can do some of that. And they can run underneath. They can play the slide. They can play the outside. So then that's what you're really looking at. Then after Waddle, then you really just pure ability. the third best receiver is Devonta Brown. Pure ability, Odell Beckham, get down the field, athletic, run inside, outside. You probably get him in the second round, but he's the most underrated receiver. When you talking about Swiss Army knife, you're talking about him. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up his information. 6'1", 189. I think it was 6 foot in the combine. They got a third round grade on him. That's trash. This dude is the third best receiver in the league. And look for him. Don't be surprised if he don't go in the first. He everything you want in a receiver. Athleticism, hands. He ran a 4.46. He can run a route tree. He can run by you. When you talking about Devonta Brown, how much did he weigh? 190 pounds. He ain't gonna per se burn by you. He will burn by you, but we talking about circuit catches. Odell Beckham. He reminds me of Odell Beckham Jr. Maybe with a little less athleticism. Odell Beckham. As far as fit with the Lions, you put him right up there with Chase and Smith. He can do the same thing. Route tree, jump over people. He's an all-around guy. So as far as my receiver rankings for the NFL, Chase. As far as pass catchers, Chase. I like Kyle Pitts too. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Pitts would probably be right there, 1B, 1A, or 2B next to Devonta Smith. But you're just really talking about, I'd probably go Jamar Chase. Now, if we're going to play, this in general, I'd probably go Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, second, excuse me. Talking about another guy's probably more of a tight end than receiver, probably play more tight end in the league. Can run by you, can run over you. Right there with Jamar Chase, I think it's 1A, 1B to be honest. I think it's Jamar Chase and 1, Kyle Pitts 1B. However you want to do it, they the same ability. But when you say he's probably predominantly gonna play tight end, then it's drop stocks. His stock drops because he's not gonna be able to get out here and learn quickly. By year 2 to 3, you're gonna see him kind of turned around. But just strictly off pass catching, I'd probably say ability, Chase, and Pitts 1, then Smith 2, then Devonta Brown 3. Then Jalen Waddle 4, and then 5. Devonta Brown. Jalen Waddle 4, maybe Rashad Bateman, another guy. He reminds me of Marvin Jones. Good straight line speed, maybe not as quick. Good hands, can run by you. One of the bigger receivers. Marvin Jones Jr. What is he? Let me see. You remind you of him. 6'2". Let's see. Remind you of him. What do you measure in at? 6'2". Right around the same kind of girth. I'm trying to see what he came in at. As a matter of fact, he measured at 6 foot. So, boy, that's underwhelming for him. Hold on. That pretty much changes everything for him. If he only measured at 6 foot, so eyebrows raised and Bateman measured at 6'3". So he's 6'3". I don't know where they got that from. He's 6'3". So let me make sure, because NFL.com had the wrong. They had him at 6 foot. 4.39. He ran 4.39. He got amazing straight line speed. So they said he measured at 6 foot 3/8. Hold on. So he measured at 6 foot 3/8, and that's, to me, that changed the game right there. Because him being 6'2" put him around Marvin Jones. Now you're really thinking him of a Golden Tate, but Golden Tate was way more shiftier. So to be honest with that, with him dropping in height, Jesus. So I would probably. That changes everything, man. Let me see. That changes everything because really, hold on, let me see his pro day. That changes a lot for me, man, because he drops in. He drops because he drops. Hold on. Okay, let's see. So yeah, he's. I mean, hold on. Yeah, about, I'll probably put Cardavious Toney above him now. So this is overall just NFL chasing pits. Devonta Smith, Brown, Toney, Marshall, and Bateman could be fifth for me. So that's kind of how I go. Marshall and Bateman, and Marshall another guy who athletics, who can really get vertical. And hands kind of been questionable, but Jerry Rice came in his first year. He dropped a lot of balls. T.O. dropped some balls throughout his career, but yeah, I mean, it changed for me. And then we just talking about as far as the guys who can go day one, day two. Tylan Wallace might turn out to be a good guy. A few other guys may turn out to be better, but as far as the overall pass catcher thing, Jamar Chase and Pitts 1, Smith 2, Brown 3 for me, 4 is Toney, 5 is Bateman and Marshall. But as far as for the Lions, as far as who they need, I think really what tops the list for them is Jalen Waddle. It's what they need. Fast guy, can stretch the field. Probably could be a good slot, good 2 guy. But, honestly, Smith is there. The way it scares me, but he's your true number 1. So really, you might want to go with Smith because he can run and do all that stuff. You might go Marvin Harrison, a little bit smaller. But Smith probably is the guy you really targeting, to be honest, man. And I won't mind Waddle because his explosion, and then Tyreek Hill, he changed the game. But one of those two, but, that's probably good. But Brown is definitely a good one, too, man. People sleeping on him, but give him a 3rd-round grade. It's just disrespectful. But, hey, let me know how you line up for the Lions, how you line up in the NFL for you in the comment section. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my links there. You can reach out anytime if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Want to make a donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313 in the description, PayPal link there as well too. That's for the donation to the video. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Peace.